Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Phaedra Parks. She went on to the Wendy Williams show being interviewed by Michael Rappaport. That thing, oh my, like, that's irritating the hell out of me. She was being interviewed by Michael Rappaport, right, on the Wendy Williams show, and she basically said that, child, she is busy yachting in Dubai, honey, while the rest of the girls in Atlanta are sinking on a ship called the Titanic. And I was like, burn, 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 burn. Ooh, child, the shade assassin strikes again. Not only is she saying that, she has no desire or want to be back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, which I find to be extremely disappointing. But the rest of them girls are sinking on a ship called the Titanic because we know those ratings are down to the ground on this little TV show. We hate to see it, okay? And Portia left the sinking ship just in time. She just got on that lifeboat with her life vest. Kenya, you next, child. Jump on in, honey. No, I'm playing. Phaedra, okay? She is promoting the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 2, which airs, streams on Peacock June 23rd. I'm super excited personally for that show because I want to see what Eva and Phaedra have been up to, okay? I'm ready for the girls, and you guys know that I will be recapping the show come June 23rd, so stay tuned, okay? Subscribe and turn on your post notifications. Now, what I was surprised to learn in this interview is the fact that Sheree still talks to Phaedra, and Phaedra still talks to Sheree. And I had no clue that Phaedra was still in good communication with Sheba, She Cannot Pay. Okay, Sheba herself, Miss Sheba Sheree, right? And she basically says that every so often, she hangs out with Sheree and whatnot. However, she's really never seen Tyrone. And, Michael Rappaport was asking, well, how is Tyrone? And do you like Tyrone for Sheree? And stuff like that. And Phaedra basically said, I never see Tyrone. He's nowhere to be found. He's the man that's been in the jail cell in the halfway house. And now he's, changing his name to Casper. Okay, like LaToya Jackson, child. Casper the ghost. We don't ever see him. He's invisible. Right? How embarrassing. But I got the sense that Phaedra is really not a fan of Tyrone for Sheree. And I don't blame Phaedra for having those sentiments because I'm not a really big fan of Tyrone for Sheree. I don't think anybody who watched last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta is a big fan of Tyrone for Sheree, because how the hell do you give this woman a whole bunch of sweet nothings while you're rotting in your jail cell, okay, for scamming allegedly, and then this girl is putting her whole love life on hold to be loyal to your dusty ass, and then she drives to Philly from New York 2 hours to see your silly looking self for you to stand her up on national freaking television? Are you freaking kidding me? Girl, what the hell is going on? Nobody likes Tyrone at this point, and we're sick of calling you. We're not calling Tyrone anymore. It's over. Phaedra was basically like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Anyways, moving right along, she's also really good friends with Nene Leakes. The very messy Michael Rappaport asked Phaedra what were her thoughts on Nene's new lawsuit that is being filed against her. She got 2 lawsuits. So one, she's filing against NBC Universal, which, whew, good luck, sis, good luck. Then she has the one filed against her from her boyfriend's wife. Yoni Man wife is suing Nene Leakes for $100,000. Phaedra was basically like, yeah, I love Nene. That's my good Judy. We talk every so often. And I'm like, first off, when the hell did Nene and Phaedra become good Judys? When did this happen? I'm a little bit confused at that situation because every time I saw it was Nene basically dissing the hell out of that girl. Talking about some fabulous and Phaedra in the same sentence. Goes against subject-verb agreement. Anyways. But yeah, Phaedra's like, oh, I'm going to pray for Nene. I don't know what that situation is about, but I'm going to pray for Nene. And girl, you were just on Dish Nation 2 nights ago giving us legal analysis on the situation. You could have gave us some more of your legal expertise on the Wendy Williams show, but we gonna let it go, okay? That was basically it. Something interesting, speaking of Dubai, something interesting that Phaedra brought up was the fact that she revealed this information that she sells sea moss outside of Dubai, which I found to be interesting. She has these businesses, and she also has this electronic business in Dubai. Now, Phaedra is 2022. We call that the industry of tech. So I don't know what type of terminology you're talking about some electronic business. That sounds very sus to me. So I'm going to need the house guest to do some investigations and pretend to be Inspector Gadget, because what businesses does Phaedra have in Dubai, honey? Now, every time we see a young, nice, lovely woman out there in Dubai, honey, okay, always vacationing out there, always flying out there, especially from Atlanta, we think one thing: ask Ricky Smiley. Phaedra, we only use this. What the hell you got going on? Not only do we need to ask Ricky Smiley, but we need to ask, what's her name from Love and Hip Hop, Hazeley. She be out there in Dubai. We gotta go ahead and ask Natalie Nunn. She be out there in Dubai. I don't think so. But no, she's out there in Dubai. She has businesses. What did she say? She said she was moving there. But here's the thing. So she found out that they were doing Real Housewives of Dubai, and she found out that her good friend Caroline Brooks was going to be on there. So on her way to the airport, Phaedra called Andy Cohen and basically said, hey, I didn't know you were filming for Real Housewives of Dubai. My good friend is Caroline Brooks. And she put the battery in Andy Cohen back. She put the bug in Andy Cohen's ear. And she was basically like, yeah, I be in Dubai. I know Caroline Brooks. And Andy Cohen was like, oh my God, he got so excited. He started drilling. He's like, we have to film a scene now. Get the cameras over there. No. Okay. The same way he found out that Portia and them had been together, was shacking up, stole the girl, man, allegedly. Even though the girl cheated. Anyways, and he was like, get the cameras over there now. Portia had to spin off in 2.5 seconds to accompany her best-selling book. But I digress. So yeah, I just found that to be really interesting. And as soon as Andy was like, well, we got to get you in a scene, Phaedra was like, no. Wait, I'm on my way back to Atlanta. I'm on my way back to the airport. I can't do that. And Andy was like, well, when do you come back? She said 2 weeks. Okay, we'll film in 2 weeks. And then Phaedra actually did film with her good sis, Miss Brooks, when she came back to Dubai. But to me, that was nothing but a power play to get Andy to put her back on TV, because it's just the mere fact that she got Andy Cohen excited. Then he wanted her to film and she was like, no, I can't do that. Basically trying to make it seem like she's not thirsty to be doing those scenes. And I'm like, that is such a great power play in business. You make it seem like you get somebody to want you, and then you say no, and then you end up doing it. Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that situation in the comments down below. Would you want to see Phaedra move to Dubai and be on the Real Housewives of Dubai? Or do you want her to stay in Atlanta and be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? And will you guys be tuning in June 23rd for the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip? Let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.